This is a new video in our series of artificial intelligence, and this is almost the last video in this first part of our course. In the next video, I will just resume what we have been doing in this course. So let's have a look at the artificial intelligence in movies. It basically, since the birth of the computer and even before, people have been thinking about non-human intelligent forms. In 1920, the Czechoslovak writer Karel Čapek introduced the term robot in his play, in the play Rossum's Universal Robots. Robot is a typical word in the Slovak languages, and it refers to work. For example, in Slovak, Ukrainian and Russian, people say robota when they are working. The different elements here is that artificial intelligence has already dominated a lot of movies in the science fiction area. And I want to show you a few of those movies with a very short overview what they basically are about. The first movie is 2001: A Space Odyssey by Stanley Kubrick. In this movie, Kubrick presents an overview of the evolution of human intelligence ending in a spacecraft managed by an AI computer, HAL 9000. At the time, we insinuated, or it was insinuated, that HAL referred to IBM. If you go to the next letter in the alphabet, you will find IBM. People say there are other reasons. It was not really the reason, but by accident, it was also linked to IBM. HAL starts to show their dangerous behavior, there is deception, there is sabotage, and finally HAL takes control over the ship and tries to kill the crew. And he succeeds, or HAL succeeds with doing this, and only one astronaut survives. The surviving astronaut disables HAL and continues with the journey. The next movie is Colossus: The Forbidden Project from 1970. This movie plays during the Cold War era, where the United States and the Soviet Union developed supercomputers which control the national defense systems. They don't know about each other, so they've been developed separately, but due to some reason, those two computers discover each other and start cooperating. And at the end of the series, it's basically that those two computers say the only reason why we have war is because there are humans. And they say the solution is to eliminate the humans. Those two computers start working together to destroy the human race. And in this movie, we can find a lot of ethical dilemmas related to AI. It's an older movie, but I think it can still be interesting. I think I even saw it when I was a lot younger. We all know the series of Terminator and Arnold Schwarzenegger playing the roles. Now, when we look at this series, we see the imminent dangers of AI when it operates out of the boundaries of human control. In the series, Skynet is an advanced AI with artificial general intelligence capabilities, and it also shows the danger of AI-human integration, for example, those androids, and the dangers of military AI applications. Another warning in this movie is about artificial intelligence and free will. Another very interesting movie is Transcendence from 2014. Here we encounter a leading AI researcher. When he is killed, his consciousness is uploaded into a supercomputer to save his life, or basically the conscious part of his life, his brain. What happens here is that this combination between the consciousness of the scientist and the power of the supercomputer leads to the two of them working on many challenging projects, which go further than what he would have done in normal circumstances. Here we see, or what the movie wants to show, are the possible effects of technological transcendence and its ethical consequences. The last movie I want to refer to, and I can assure you there are a lot of movies related to these topics, is Ex Machina from 2015. In this case, a young programmer wins a contest and is invited by the CEO of a tech company to conduct a Turing test on a highly advanced humanoid robot named Ava. When the programmer and the humanoid form a connection, a relationship between the sentient AI and the human forms. The elements what we can find here are a lot of questions relating to ethics, human-machine relationship, autonomy and manipulation, and AI and consciousness. A lot of interesting movies who are describing some issues we can have with AI, and there are some of them which are really very interesting to watch. When we look at the AI in the movies, we can say that even before the modern computer age, people have been fascinated by machines doing complex tasks and grow human intelligence and consciousness. This is only a selection of some of the movies, and we can find many more movies that relate to the subjects of AI. And typically, they consider the possibilities, but also the possible dangers of artificial intelligence. We have to be aware that artificial intelligence has not only advantages, but there are also disadvantages and, of course, dangers. The AI community has a high stake at resolving these issues, and even some governments are stepping in to find regulations, to find laws that will avoid the most dangerous issues related to AI. European Union and USA are already working on these, and some already may be applicable at this moment. That was it for AI in the movies. That's it for this last video before we close this chapter. Anyway, I want to thank you for your patience. You did a great job coming or reaching this part of the course already. Anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing you in our next videos. Thank you and bye-bye.